Hello, Scorpio. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach and I help sensitive, self reflective souls choose maximum growth inside and out. Today, I have a spiritual message for you about your journey this week. This is an intuitive message and it will talk about what's going on in your inner world as well as the outer world and the interaction between the two. So we're going to get started left to right with the cards. Four of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and we've got the Death card. So right off the bat, we notice a lot of earth energy in your spread, Scorpio. So a lot of grounded, practical energy. With the exception of the Death card, because there's a cauldron on it and some water in the background, we really don't have any emotional cards going on here. We have a lot of careful, rational thought going on. So let's go into this reading a bit more. All right, now right away, my guides are saying this Princess of Pentacles is a person. So either a person you have on your mind or a person who's in your life. This kind of person is a gentle energy that helps you really look at things, that really helps you take things apart, and really helps you understand to the bottom of what things are going on, but also at the top. This person seems to dwell more on the superficial level, but at the same time, they like to look deeper because they want to understand why, and they want to understand how. And they really want to understand what. There's something about this symbol here. There's a really nice symbiosis in the relationship between the two of you, where one ends, the other one begins, and where the other one begins, the other one ends. So this, between the two of you, you create this full cycle, this full synergy. So, on the inside, you are really trying to figure out this week what's going on with the things that you are creating over and over and over in your life. It's as if you and this person are trying to figure out, is this worth it anymore? Should I keep creating this reality? Should I keep investing in this situation? Should I keep putting the hard work forward to make this happen? Am I really getting back what I'm putting out? And you're both trying to figure this out, and you're both seeming to come at it actually from that more superficial level. And I want to say this is something that you've thought about before. The Eight of Pentacles always reminds me of doing something over and over again. So this is not something new that you're talking about. But I believe you're going to see a different facet of it and illuminated in a completely different way than before. I'm finding, I was noticing it before with these cards. You see we have these windows of light, and a tiny bit on the Death card. But there's going to be a different facet illuminated that is going to help you get deeper into the reason why this situation or why this person, why this relationship or set of relationships was brought to you. Okay, my guides are wanting me to go to the outside here. So let's go to the outside world a little bit. We've got Four of Pentacles and the Death. These are interesting because it's both fours. Four of Pentacles is a 4 and Death is also number 4. So a strong message of holding on. What's going on in our outside world is either there are people around you that are holding on, or you're wanting to hold on to that outside world a bit more. And part of what this internal activity is doing is trying to help you detach from it. In order, it's kind of like a survival thing. You're trying to detach from it in case you need to let it go. And there's a part that really doesn't want to let it go, but the Death card comes in saying, let it go. The reason why the death card wants you to let it go is so that you can drop it into her cauldron and then see it come up into a different form. Death is all about transmutation, transformation, and this was very surprising to me. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on the channel before, but I was a physics major in college, and I was really interested to learn that matter can't be created or destroyed. And I know that's something that we learn when we're younger in grade school, but it didn't make sense to me because I thought, when there's a car collision, there's some kind of chemical something, matter gets burned away. You can see things get smaller, you can see ashes, you can see all this stuff. But what I didn't realize is that some of the energy also goes into sound. Some of the energy also goes into different chemicals being released. So nothing is ever destroyed. It takes on a new form. And so there really is no concept of loss. And if there's no concept of loss, Scorpio, that means there's nothing to hold on to. So it will never leave you is the thing. Maybe you're like, oh God, it'll never leave me. Maybe that's a bad thing. But the point is that if there is no loss, there's no reason to hold on because it will never be lost. You never have to have a fear of loss again because you'll never lose it. All that happens is that it becomes transformed. It takes a different role in your life. It takes a different meaning to your life. And so going over things the same way is not going to help you, but looking for that illumination that helps you see things from a different perspective or helps you see a facet that you weren't quite taking into account, then you start to understand that, okay, this is never to hurt me, or this isn't going to be horrible. All it is a switch. This person is now changing, or the situation is now changing clothes. They don't do this for me anymore, they do this. Or we don't interact this way anymore, we interact this way. The situation was once a learning ground for me, but now it's something that I draw upon to teach others. You see, that it's like the earth doesn't change, but we're forever transforming it. We're ever shifting our experience around. I don't know if that's really a great metaphor, so I'm really not going to say it. But the idea is kind of like, I don't know if you're like me, but I used to love those enormous packs of crayons when I was small, mostly just to read the colors because I loved what the colors were called. But it's as if you're given your life supply of crayons at birth. And those crayons are a metaphor for people and relationships and situations and jobs. You're given all of that data at birth. So here's your big set of crayons. And then all through life, you go on combining them in different ways and maybe making different shapes and maybe creating different drawings. And now this color becomes this one. You learn how they blend together. You know which ones don't go together. But you never lose any of those crayons, as if they're magic crayons that never get worn down. You just keep creating new things with them. It's with that spirit that will help you understand and gain more clarity. When you realize that you're not cutting off or destroying or doing any of that kind of stuff, you're just reinventing, recreating, reimagining your world. And this was a really new insight for me as I'm doing this video for you. So I'm really grateful to you listening right now, because it never clicked for me that there is no such concept as loss, because it's only a shift. It's only a transformation. If there's no loss, we never have to hold on. So anyway, Scorpio, thanks so much for sharing your time and energy with me. That was a really fascinating reading. If you are someone who is really looking to go deep and you would like to work with me further, I am offering soul guidance packages for a myriad of different offerings: shadow work, relationship patterns, meditation, getting yourself to that next level spiritually, if you feel like you would benefit from that, please check out soulguidancewithadriana.com. There's a link in the description below. If you're not quite ready for something so long in a commitment and you just want a little bit of guidance in this moment for a situation that's in front of you, or you just want your yearly check-in, I do also offer one-on-one intuitive readings for different amounts of time. You can find that offering on the website as well. I look forward to seeing you right here next time, Scorpio. Have a good one.